Returning to the Mohegan Sun Arena for the American Athletic Conference tournament is nothing new to the Bulls, but playing on Friday is. The Bulls are coming off an exciting home matchup with UConn and look to take that momentum into their first-round matchup with the Green Wave of Tulane.
1, 2, 3, Bulls! South Florida is one of my favorite teams because they have athletes that go hard to the boards. Whether they're on offense or defense, they crash, and they also have players that make the energy plays.
South Florida has been to the final of this tournament every year since 2015, so they certainly know what it takes to go deep in this event. There's a nice-looking jumper by Pinzan.
Pinzan has had back-to-back buckets for South Florida, and South Florida is a really close-knit team. I was talking to their SID earlier, and she said because most of them are from overseas, their families are far away, and so that makes them even closer as a team, and you can tell by the way that they play on the floor. Their chemistry is so good together.
Often can't connect. South Florida can score to end the quarter. And in transition, they do. Pahajic with another bucket. Pahajic knocks down the three-pointer. She is feeling it. 8 points now for Pahajic. Good defense. Denied by Henshaw. She gets the block. It's been a back-and-forth affair. Tulane hanging right with South Florida, and now ties the score heading into halftime. South Florida certainly is used to advancing deep into this tournament. As I've mentioned a couple of times, they've made the championship every year since 2015. Got to trip, but maintain possession. Three is buried by Pahajic. Pinzan looking to dish to Henshaw. That is Pinzan's 7th assist of the game. Her career high is 8. Very poised team. They don't show a lot of emotion, but Henshaw, the exception to that after this finish.
Liza Pinzan neared a triple-double, while Enna Pahajic and Tamara Henshaw also put together standout performances to help USF punch its ticket to the conference quarterfinals against Houston. But the work doesn't stop after the final buzzer. Film sessions and practice help prepare the Bulls for the second round.
They just continue to amaze me every day, you know, because a lot of these kids, you know, we didn't have a lot of expectations for them. You know, I think they needed a year to play in our system. And, you know, they were probably going to play some limited roles, you know, and play 8 to 12 minutes. And now we're asking these young ladies to play 32 to 40 minutes. And, you know, it's a credit to the kids we have in our program and how we've recruited and how we've developed and the character and all the great things that happen in that locker room. But I have an unbelievable staff as well, you know, that have continued to teach, that have stayed positive, that have gotten our position players better, you know, and these guys have just kept believing and kept fighting.
Houston and South Florida are playing in this quarterfinal game to make the last 4 in this tournament. South Florida has never failed to make the semifinals of this tournament, so that streak is on the line. They've been to the championship every year since 2015. What a block by Shefta!
One thing we can continue to pay attention to for South Florida is the patience that they have on the offensive end. They don't take shots that are crazy. They take shots that they want. Sydney Harvey, great cut for the backdoor pass by Pinzan.
Yeah, beautiful assist. That's what I was going to say, Blair. Pinzan spots up for 3. Good. Harvey off to the races. The Cougars pursuing, and Harvey is not denied. Season Raider knocks down the 3. So Houston hangs on and leads by 1 at the half. Houston maintaining a 1-point advantage here at the half. South Florida will immediately try to overtake Houston coming out of the dressing room for the third quarter. Pinzan. Spot up 3, and Pahajic with 5 straight points for the Bulls.
And this is what South Florida does best. They play as a team. They set each other up so that they have set shots in transition out of set plays in the half court.
Shot clock at 3. Down to 2. Make it 1. Pahajic banks it in.
South Florida is controlling this game right now.
Pahajic off the assist from Raider.
And that's because South Florida continues to cut. Their movement is never stopping. They continue to make Houston defend and follow them in their motion offense.
USF was down at the half, but the Bulls stormed out of the locker room and dominated the third quarter, outscoring Houston 21-6 for a 54-40 lead heading into the final stretch. With resounding performances from Sydney Harvey, Enna Pahajic, and Eliza Pinzon, the Bulls ran away with the victory, winning the contest 72-55.
You know, we lost Laura Ferreira right after that first conference game at Temple. You know, and if you look at the, 5 games that we lost, you know, you lose to SMU by 2, Cincy by 1, Houston by 1, you know, the Memphis game. We lost about 5 games by a total of 8 points, you know, something like that. But it was things that we needed to go through that to get to where we are now. You know, a lot of guys haven't been put in those positions and making decisions, valuing every possession, making decisions in the fourth quarter, knowing how to win in the fourth quarter. And I think we're doing that now.
Bulls on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Sydney and Enna, you guys have media.